Mia, you are not going to believe what I finally cracked last night. After weeks of ignoring my physics coursework and running on nothing but instant coffee, the matching algorithm is flawless. I've built the entire backend for an on-demand campus service app. Think about it, a centralized platform where students can request instant room cleaning, laundry runs, or even campus food deliveries, and other students pick up the gigs. I'm calling it Campus Connect. It's entirely responsive, the AI is incredibly smooth, and it's going to completely change how we survive university.
Leo, this is actually brilliant. You've been locked in this dorm room coding in Python while the rest of us are just trying to pass our midterms. But you need to look at the bigger picture here. An algorithm is just lines of code until you attach a business model to it. You don't have the time to market this, pitch it to investors, or handle the legalities while you're drowning in your advanced mathematics exams. That's where I come in. Let me be the face of this. Let me handle the business side, the branding, the networking. We can be partners. You be the tech genius, and I'll be the CEO who makes us millionaires.
That would be amazing, Mia. Honestly, the thought of standing in front of venture capitalists makes my stomach turn. I just want to focus on the architecture, making sure the user experience is flawless and the system doesn't crash when thousands of students log on at once. If you can handle the pitch decks and the business strategy, we are going to be an unstoppable team. I'll send you the source code and the business brief right now so you can start working on the presentation. Leo, your recent academic performance is deeply concerning. You have always been one of the brightest minds in my thermodynamics class, but your last 3 assignments have been rushed, incomplete, and quite frankly, beneath your standard. I understand that university life is about exploration, but you are compromising your fundamental education. I've heard rumors that you are developing some sort of commercial application. You must remember that the primary role of the university and learner support is to guide your intellectual growth, not to serve as an incubator for distractions that derail your degree. Professor Vance, I sincerely apologize. I haven't meant to neglect my coursework, and I know my grades have slipped. But this isn't just a distraction, sir. It's a fully realized digital product. I've poured my heart into this app, utilizing everything I've learned about complex problem solving. My partner, Mia, is currently securing seed funding. I promise you, once the beta version is launched this weekend, I will double down on my academics. I just need a little grace period to see this life-changing project off the ground. It means everything to me. I must admit, Mia, your presentation was incredibly sharp. The market research you provided regarding the gig economy within university ecosystems is compelling. The branding is confident and professional. However, my firm does not write half-million-dollar checks based on charisma alone. I need to know about the proprietary technology. Are you the sole owner of this intellectual property? Because if there is some messy dispute with a co-developer in the background, my firm will walk away right now. We invest in clean, unencumbered assets led by decisive founders. Mr. Sterling, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. I am the sole visionary, founder, and owner of this platform. I hired a few freelance coders to help with the basic data entry and some minor backend structuring, but the core architecture, the business model, and all intellectual property rights belong entirely to my LLC. The paperwork is completely finalized. I saw a massive gap in the market for student services, and I built this solution from the ground up. You are investing in my vision and my exclusive ownership. Mia, what the hell is going on? I just saw the press release for the campus launch. You rebranded it, which is fine, but why is my name completely absent from the founders page? And worse, I went to check our server host, and my administrative access has been entirely revoked. I wrote every single line of that code. I designed the primary color schemes, the user interface, everything. You told me we were 50-50 partners. You told me you were just handling the paperwork so I could study for my physics exams.
Leo, lower your voice. We are in a library. You need to grow up and look at how the real world operates. You are a brilliant student, yes, but you are incredibly naive. Ideas are cheap, Leo. Execution is what matters. I secured the funding. I sat in those terrifying boardrooms. I built the brand. Investors don't want to hand money to a stressed-out student who cares more about quadratic roots than profit margins. I did you a favor. I've authorized a generous one-time freelance payment of $5,000 to your account for your coding services. Take it, focus on your exams, and let me run the company.
Leo, when you missed the midterm entirely, I knew something catastrophic had occurred. I've read the campus news. I know what that young woman did to you. It is a harsh, brutal lesson in the realities of business and trust. But wallowing in this dark room, abandoning the very intellect that allowed you to build that system in the first place, is a concession of defeat. She may have stolen your current code, but she cannot steal your capacity to create. She took a product, Leo, but you are the factory. You're right, Professor. I've spent the last 2 weeks feeling sorry for myself, feeling like an absolute fool for trusting her. I handed over my life's work because I was afraid of the spotlight. But watching her take credit for my late nights, my architecture, my vision, it has awakened something inside of me. Her version of the app is static. It's built on my old framework. But I know its limitations. I know exactly how to integrate machine learning to make the routing algorithm twice as fast and completely predictive. I am going to build a superior platform, and I am going to crush our company legally and competitively. Chloe, the backend migration is finally complete. For the past month, while Mia has been busy giving interviews to the campus paper about how he invented the student gig economy, I completely rewrote the architecture from scratch. I stripped away the basic matching system she stole. This new platform uses advanced Python libraries and a dedicated machine learning protocol. It doesn't just match a student needing their dorm cleaned with a student willing to do it. The AI predicts peak demand times, optimizes the routes, and auto-adjusts pricing based on campus traffic. It is lightning fast, completely bug-free, and I'm calling it Dooza.
Leo, this code is a masterpiece, but the tech is only half the battle. If we are going to completely obliterate Mia's app, Dooza needs a visual identity that screams reliability. I've completely overhauled the design system. We are moving away from the aggressive, corporate blues she used. Our primary design token is mint green, specifically hex code #22C55V. The brand voice is confident, friendly, trustworthy, and professional. It's time to clean up cleaning, Leo. When students open Dooza, the seamless IE combined with your machine learning backend is going to make Campus Connect look like a broken relic from 10 years ago. We launch at midnight, right before finals week begins, when stress and demand are at their absolute highest.
Mia, I am looking at the analytics for Campus Connect, and the numbers are an absolute disaster. For the third time this week, your servers have completely crashed during peak hours. We are hemorrhaging users. Furthermore, my technical audit team has informed me that the core code is entirely stagnant. There have been no updates, no bug fixes, and the algorithm is bottlenecking because it wasn't designed to handle a user base of this size. You assured me you were the visionary behind this technology. Why is your platform crumbling the moment it faces real stress?
Mr. Sterling, please, it is just a temporary scaling issue. When you grow as fast as we have, minor technical hiccups are completely normal. I have my freelance team working around the clock to patch the servers. It's just a simple database error. We just need to throw a little more of our capital at the server hosting fees, and it will smooth itself out. The brand is still strong, and the students still know our name. You just need to give me a few more days to stabilize the backend infrastructure.
You do not have a few days, Mia. Have you not looked at the campus app store this morning? A new application called Dooza launched overnight. Their interface is flawless, their matching speed is instantaneous, and they have already captured 40% of your active market share in less than 12 hours. My firm does not subsidize failure, and we certainly do not fund founders who lie about their technical competency. If you do not fix this source code by tomorrow morning, I am pulling the remainder of our seed funding, and you will be personally liable for the breach of contract.
Leo, please, wait. I have been looking everywhere for you. Look, I know we have had our differences, and I know things got a little complicated with the business, but I need your help. The Python scripts on Campus Connect are breaking, and I can't figure out how to debug the routing logic. You know that code better than anyone because you wrote the initial framework. I will pay you, Leo. I will give you 20% of the company, a co-founder title, whatever you want. Just please, look at the code. Sterling is going to ruin my life if the app goes under.
Are you actually listening to yourself, Mia? A month ago, you told me I was too naive for the real world. You told me ideas were cheap and that execution was all that mattered. Well, you were right about one thing: execution is everything. But you can't execute a vision you never actually possessed. I didn't just build Dooza to compete with you. I built it to render you obsolete. My AI framework handles 10 times the data your stolen app can, and the users know it. I don't want 20% of a sinking ship, Mia. I own 100% of the ocean you're drowning in.
You can't do this to me. I built the brand. I did all the networking. You were just a socially awkward student hiding in his room until I gave your idea life. If you don't help me fix this, I am going to lose the funding. I am going to be sued by the investors, and I will be kicked out of the university. You are destroying everything I worked for.
I didn't destroy your business, Mia. Your own incompetence did. You wanted to be the CEO of a tech company without understanding a single line of the technology. You thought you could just exploit my late nights and my intellect to buy yourself a shortcut to success. But the thing about shortcuts in software development is that eventually, the system crashes. Consider this your final lesson in business ethics. Goodbye, Mia.
Leo, look at the live dashboard. Campus Connect just officially went offline. Their servers are completely dead, and Mr. Sterling's firm just released a public statement severing all ties with Mia's LLC. Meanwhile, the Dooza app has a 98% retention rate, and we've just had 3 different venture capital firms from Silicon Valley reach out to schedule meetings for next week. The mint green branding is taking over the entire university system. We actually did it. We won.
We did it the right way, Chloe. No shortcuts, no betrayals, just pure innovation and a flawless user experience. I learned the hard way that trust is the most expensive currency in the startup world, and I gave it to the wrong person. But without me stealing that flawed beta version, I would have never pushed myself to master machine learning or build a genuine enterprise. He took my first draft, but we wrote the final chapter. Now, let's get back to work. We have a multi-million-dollar company to run.